All right, everybody. Hello, and welcome to another stream. Good evening, everybody. All right, let me make sure my audio is working. Yep, we're all good to go. All right, perfect. All right, let me go ahead and I'm going to get into our world. So I will go ahead and warn you, I did do a little bit of terraforming last night. So I did do that just to let you guys know. Um, it's been so yeah, I know. It's not like you were talking to me like, 4 hours ago. But so yes, I did do some terraforming though, just so you guys know. Um cuz I wanted us to be able to get straight into like building and doing that stuff. Um because the terraforming I know can get boring if you're just sitting here waiting for it. So, yeah, if you guys can tell, I did quite a bit. If my screen will share. Oh, here we go. Sorry. I don't know why it like reset for some reason. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. So, yeah, as you guys can see here, I did a lot of terraforming. You gonna get a new dog this time? Hopefully. Hopefully, yes. So, yeah, you can see this whole area now is flat. So, Facebook horse riding. Nice. So yeah, I did a lot of terraforming. So this whole area is flat basically. We'll have to do more terraforming, later, but for now I think we've got a good start. So, we also have this gorgeous horse. I have never seen this coat before. This horse is not tame, but I do think this will probably be the first horse we end up taming. I'm going to leave it here for now obviously because we don't have the facilities yet, but I have never seen this coat before on Swim, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So, anyway, she's anti-nature. No, we'll put trees and stuff back up later, okay? I do all the aesthetic stuff at the end. Chill. Okay. First punching grass, now this. Okay, you know what? Okay, anyway. All right, so we did finish off our garden right here last time, so we did get that finished off. So our next project is going to be getting animal pens in. So cows, sheep, pigs, and a chicken coop. I did also do a little bit of organizing, so our chests aren't quite as chaotic. Obviously they're still chaotic, but they're a little less chaotic now. I also do have an iron pickaxe and an iron sword. I did start a mining shaft, like I think it's like over there somewhere. So okay, so yes, we've got that. All right, so animal pens. I think we should go ahead and get those started. Where did I put all the wood? I put it in here. Okay. Is there main? Yeah, main. I don't know. So I added the swim addendum mod, and then I also added like the new model, like a new model off of Ko-Fi. And for some reason there's a bug. Um I never sort your I do. It's because I have borderline OCD. But yeah, for some reason on like the original models, the mains disappeared. I don't know why. I think that's a problem on Swem's end, not on my end. I've meant to talk to them about that, but I just haven't done so because I'm lazy. So okay. Sorry, that thing was right by my face and it was annoying me. So anyway, I don't know why, but yeah, that's been going on with the mains recently. It's kind of obnoxious. So it's probably being worked on. Yeah, it probably is. Okay, so I also took down the little pillager outpost, so hopefully we won't have as much of a problem there when it comes to that. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get started on these animal pens. We're obviously going to need a lot of wood for this. So, we're just going to start planting trees of every single type imaginable. So, because we're gonna need a lot of wood, so we're gonna just start planting trees, I think is what we're gonna start doing here. So we're gonna need a lot of the white, and then we're gonna need a lot of dark oak. So okay, sadly right now I only have enough scrap. By the way, I'm watching from my laptop if I'm bringing babies up. All right, sounds good. All good. All right, so there we go. We've got that going. We do have 25, so we can get going here a little at least. So let's go ahead and a super flat world. Yeah, like I said, I did quite a bit of terraforming. I did a good amount here. So All right. All right. Let's go ahead and do some counting. I also got some more crops up and going, so that's nice too. Okay, so what I need to do here is, okay, so it's going to be sugarcane, fencing, and then I want 1, 2. So the fencing will start like right here. So I'm just going to put a corner there just so I can like count. Okay, so let's see. So corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Corner 1 right there. Okay, and then we're going to need 2 wide gate right there, and then we're going to go 1, 2. Let's see. I did 1. Okay, so 1, and then that'll be the corner right there. Okay. So kind of like that is what I'm thinking. All right. There we go. That should do it, I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I might want to make it a little wider. We'll see. We'll see. Well, let's just get some fencing and we'll see how we'll see what I'm thinking once we kind of get going here. So let's just get some fencing and we'll see what I think here. Oops, not signs. That's not what I wanted. Nope, I did it again. Gotta stop doing that. And the eye again with the pencil after. Girl, quit it. You gotta knock that off. It's not very healthy for you. I don't know if you know that or not, but it's not a great thing to poke yourself in the eye with a pencil. I'd rather you like chew on it rather than poke yourself in the eye with it. Okay, yeah, I think we will go like 1 more wide. So we'll go 1 more here, and then we'll go boom. It was the same eye too. Girl, you gotta knock that off. All right, there we go. So we've got that, and then it's 2. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3 the corner, and then it goes all the way back. Okay. All right, here's the start of our cow pen here. The dogs mod again, like last time. Yes, I did. I did use the dogs mod. Yep, I have continued. I am going to continue to use it. So yes, I do have the dogs mod installed here. I know I should probably be starting a house before I start animal pens, but is this for the horses? No, this is for the cows. I have can ask a question. Yes, go for it. I put that in the wrong spot. I just realized. Crap. Okay, I'll fix that. Oopsie daisies. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, we have a cow pen, except for the gates, but we'll get those in later. All right, and then we're going to make a goat pen. So 1, 2. And then we're going to have to terraform some more. 1, 2. Boom, boom. 1, 2. It's K. Was it 1, 2? Hang on. Let's see, corner 1, 2. Okay, so it was. So then it just goes straight back. Like so. Okay. All right. We'll have to do more terraforming. That's okay. Let's see. You can make a little dog house. That's true. I've wanted to do that. I was going to do that in my last stream and I totally forgot. So, or in the last world I did and I totally forgot. So, that is definitely on the table for sure. For sure. That is definitely on the table. All right. Okay. Good morning. All right. Fence. There we go. And we're out of the whitewood for right now. We'll get more though. That's why we planted trees. I actually thought ahead for once. Shocking, I know. Frickin' flowers everywhere. Ah! Jeez Louise. On a lot of these, I just like threw them out because I was like, we have enough already. It's fine. All right, let's go ahead. Get rid of all this. The horse pee with like a certain tool. So the way that I've always done it is I just use shavings. So if you place shavings on top of like where the pee is, it'll like turn yellow, and then you can just like get rid of the shavings and pick it up that way. That's what I've always done personally, and it's worked. So I don't know. That's what I've always done for it. Okay, there we go. All right, and then here's our little thing for our goats. And yes, I call them goats, not sheep, because I feel like in this mod they look more like goats and then more than sheep. There we go. All right, there we go. So we're gonna have to terraform a lot more that direction, which is kind of a nuisance, but I feel like there should be a tool. Yeah, I mean they do have the pitchfork, but I honestly don't know if you can just use that to pick up the pea. To be frank, I just know that you can do that to do. I just know you can use that for the others. So I don't know. All right. All right. We're gonna throw this out because we just don't need this many flowers. Trust me, we already have stacks and stacks and stacks of this. So I will not be listening to anybody who gets mad at me about it. You guys can just suck it up and deal with it. All right. I need a cobblestone so we can make an axe. Okay, there we go. Got more trees to cut down. Okay, there we go. Goodbye. I need food. Would you say your boyfriend is a cat person or a dog person? Oh, he is 100% a dog person. 100%. He doesn't hate cats, but he's not overly fond of them. So no, he is 100% a dog person. So, yeah, like he does again, like he doesn't hate cats, but he definitely likes dogs a lot more than cats. That is for sure. I am perfectly fine with both. I obviously have had cats basically my entire, well, not my entire life. The only pets I've ever been able to have was a cat, but I would love to have a dog. In fact, I'm begging my boyfriend to get me a puppy recently. Cuz I want a puppy really bad. But no, he is a lot more of a dog person. His family has a cute little golden retriever named Lily, or not golden retriever, a golden lab named Lily, and she's the sweetest dang thing. So, how dare he? I like both though. I am perfectly fine with both. They both have kind of their pros and cons, if that makes sense. So, but I am perfectly okay with either to drink. So, I think it depends on the breed too, both on cats and dogs. Like some breeds are better than others when it comes to both. So I think it depends on that too, to be frank. But whatever. All right, let's make a pig pen, shall we? I'm kind of scared of big dogs. Well, you wouldn't want to come over to my house then if I ever get a dog because I want a big old German Shepherd Belgian Malinois. And those dogs get pretty big, so. Oh crap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. By the way, we went over. Oh, sorry. What was your question? Sorry. Whew. I was so distracted sneezing or trying not to sneeze. Ah. Oh my gosh, this lavender is gonna make me. It's gonna make me cry. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this thing. This monstrosity that's in my way. You bloody nose when I was sitting on the couch. Keep in mind, I was like 5. Yeah, I kind of had something similar. I actually used to live in California. That's actually one of the main reasons we go back usually once a year is because I used to live there. And one of our neighbors had 2 big Great Danes. And one of them ended up biting my lip. And so I had a very nasty looking lip for a little bit there. So I can understand your fear with that. I'd never want a Great Dane though. Great Danes are a little bit too big for my taste. So I like big dogs, but not that big. I mean, I'm like, if you're gonna get a Great Dane, you might as well get a horse at that point, honestly. Does the dog mod have sorry, my question was the dog mod have 2 breeds I like? Wolf Killer. I don't know if they do. I don't know if they have those 2 breeds. I do not know. Probably not. Because I don't know, they just kind of have more, I guess, basic American dog breeds. I don't know. All right, we're gonna fill in this. This was like the last little bit that I was working on yesterday that I was like, I'm too lazy to do this. But we can fill it back in now. Oops. Chihuahuas. Yeah, Chihuahuas are. I honestly don't know why people like them. Really, I mean, like some of them can be really good, but I don't know. I don't like Chihuahuas personally. I don't like the look of them. I think they're kind of they're overbred, if that makes sense. Like they're like bulldogs. They're just overbred for like the characteristics people like, and so it's made it so a lot of them have the health issues because they're overbred. It's the same thing with like a lot of Arabian horses. Cuz like they're supposed to have a dished face, but with some of them they've just bred them so much that it like the dished face looks like horrible now, and it's made it hard for like the horses to breathe and stuff. So I don't know, I don't know, it depends. It's kind of the same thing with like pit bulls in America. Like it was kind of the same issue for a while because they used pit bulls for dog fighting, which is outlawed in the United States, but people will always find a way to do something illegal if they really want to. But it was the same thing, is that they would breed pit bulls based on how aggressive they were, and so it made it really hard for a lot of people um to be able to get pit bulls for like actual family dogs instead of like, you know, anyway, so I don't know, it's selective breeding. It can be a really good thing and it can also be a really bad thing. Okay, so block 1, 2, block 1. Okay, I need to go one more down. I don't know. It's kind of a rough kind of subject. It's a very sensitive subject for a lot of people too. Arabians at my sister's stable. Yeah, I don't know. Like I think Arabians are gorgeous. Like they are really really pretty. Like they can be absolutely beautiful horses, and the breed itself are incredible. Like if you're looking at the breed just like as the breed, without like people trying to like overbreed certain characteristics, the breed is incredible. And the background behind Arabians is extraordinarily fascinating. It's just people have just overbred them so much that they're kind of terrifying looking almost. So I'm like a chihuahua. That's funny. Owns a Chihuahua. Good luck to whoever who owns a Chihuahua. They're usually very loud. That's another thing I wouldn't like is dogs that bark a ton. It's like, okay, sure, like any dog can bark a lot, but like I feel like with Chihuahuas specifically, like you can train them as best you can. Like you can have the world's best dog trainer and like they will still just bark and bark and bark no matter what you do. And I'm not a person who would want to breed or want to have a dog like that. So their face in his yeah. Yeah. He he's a cute chihuahua. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying all chihuahuas are bad. You know, it's just a lot of them sometimes are overbred and so they don't look that great, but it's to each their own. I don't know. For me, I've just always liked bigger dog breeds. I like bigger dogs. So, labs, golden retrievers. I like Dalmatians like for like their coat patterns, but I would never want to own one because the amount of energy those dogs have is insane. So, I would never want to own a Dalmatian. I used to walk there was a neighbor of mine who owned a Dalmatian puppy. Oh my gosh. Because I would walk that dog. Man, he gave me a run for my money, let me tell you. That dog just never ran out of energy. It was insane. Big as me. Do you have any favorite cat breeds? Yeah, I think my favorite cat breed is probably the Maine Coon. I love Maine Coons. They're so pretty and they're so fluffy. And also, the other fun thing about Maine Coons too is that like they look like a cat and like in some ways they do act like a cat, but a lot of the time they act more like a dog. Like Maine Coons are kind of like a dog in a cat's body, if that makes sense. You know, they love water. They're usually a lot more fond of people. So personally, I love Maine Coons. In fact, I've been trying to let my boyfriend get a Maine. I've been trying to talk my boyfriend into letting me get a Maine Coon, but he's like, "You already have 3 cats. You don't need another one. If you get another cat, then the other like one of them has to go or we're going to have to wait for like one of them to die or something." And I was like, "But I want a Maine Coon." He's like, "We can get a dog, not another cat." And I was like, "Okay, but a Maine Coon is basically a dog. Like they're just basically dogs in a cat body." He's like, "Nope." He refuses. He's like, "Nope. If you want to get a Maine Coon, then we have to wait." And ginger cats. The ginger cats are crazy. They're a different breed, I swear. Siamese, yeah, Siamese are really pretty. I like Siamese cats. They are very pretty. I like ragdolls. I think ragdolls are really pretty. It's just they're just they're a lot of maintenance and they're really expensive. Uh, but I like ragdolls too. They're just a lot and they're just stupidly expensive, so but I think ragdolls are really pretty too. Our pig, the newest edition, like a dog. That's funny. Oh, that's entertaining. All right, well, we've got our pens up, so that's good. One thing we do need to do is we do need to make a furnace because we are going to need a furnace for stuff. So we're going to need that because I know we do have. Yeah, I was like, we have some raw iron lying around. So we can hopefully make some gates. Okay, let's see. Backpack. I think I had some iron in here too. Yeah, I do. Right here. Perfect. That's what I needed. Perfect. Put that in there so we can get some iron, so we can get some gates. All right. If I get a Dr. Siamese cat and they pee everywhere. No, I don't know. It depends on the cat because from what I've seen, because I mean, I've owned quite a few cats in my life. Usually the only cats that usually pee are males, and that's not all males either. Some males are like really good about it and they don't pee anywhere, but usually like male cats are usually pretty good. They don't usually pee or sorry, female cats I should say. But yeah, male cats if you don't get them neutered in time, then yeah, they do pee usually. So yeah, I had a male cat once. His name was Tinsel, and he peed everywhere. It was an absolute nuisance. In fact, I still think on some of our doors we still have urine stains that we just never fully cleaned up because there was just he just peed everywhere. So a chicken who can't stand up. Yeah. Take her out from her misery. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, probably a good thing. One thing you can try, Chris, and I can send you the link to her channel. Her name is Simply Chickens, and she owns a lot of like quail, chickens, ducks. And so she might have a tip on like how to help you with something like that. I think she told like because I watched a video on it. I think she said that like if you put them in a cup or like and you kind of like gently take their legs together and you just leave them like that for a little bit, then it helps. Um, it helps get them so they can walk. So hang on, let me see if I can find her profile real quick and I can send it to you. Sure. Because she's got a lot of really, really, really good chicken tips. So okay. All right, I just sent it to you. So hopefully that might help you a little bit. Okay. All right. So we just need to wait for the iron is what we're waiting for. Doesn't have the neutered, and it was a male cat too. Yeah, male cats, yeah, like I said, male cats do usually have a little bit more of a problem with peeing on things. I mean, my male cat, he's not my the male cat I have now, he hasn't had a problem with it, so it kind of depends on the cat, but yeah, some cats will pee on just about anything and everything, so. All right, so what we need to figure out right now is whoa, excuse me, is we need to figure out what color we want to do like the gates, like the metal gates in this place, because I'm not going to do the wooden ones. I'm going to do the metal ones again. So I was thinking like doing the magenta because I feel like it will match with the white and the black oak or the dark black oak. Dark oak, good lord. What do you guys think? Should we do like pink or should we try to do like a different color? I think pink would be really pretty here because we have all the wildflowers everywhere, and so we can get a lot of magenta dye out of that. So I think the pink, magenta, the magenta gates would be really, really pretty. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking pink. I think it'll be pretty. And I've never used pink either, so I think it'd be a cool kind of because I usually go with like more neutral colors because I don't wear bright stuff like even like personally, and I also just like don't usually do a lot of bright colors. I think it'd be I've never used pink. Nope, I've never used it. I'm just not a pink girly, at least not anymore. I used to be when I was a kid, but I mean, I think every girl had a pink phase, um but yeah. Yeah, all right. I think we're going to do pink. I'm going to commit. Because we did like red on the one and then we did black on the other ones, but we also did you grew out of it. Yeah, I did grow out of it. Oops. I was in the wrong spot. We'll fix that real quick. Yeah, pink used to be my favorite color. I used to be obsessed with pink, but yeah, not so much anymore. I'm more of a blue, red, black, gray kind of girl now. I'm not so much a pink bright colors. And I mean it's partially just because of my style cuz like I'm kind of like a dark winter like palette, like cuz I have blue/gray eyes. And so like those colors really pop. So orange. Oh no, I hate orange. Oh. Okay, I mean, okay, let me be fair. It does depend on like the shade of orange. Like if it's like like a brighter orange, like a kind of a neon orange, that's fine. But like if it's that orange that like kind of has like gray or black mixed into it, Absolutely not. That just makes me want to cry. So, ugh. I feel the same thing with yellow. Like if it's a bright like sunshine yellow, that's fine. But like if it's a mustard yellow, goodbye. You won't be seeing me anytime soon. Absolutely not. I hate mustard yellow. It's just disgusting. I don't know why anybody thought that that was a good color to have in this universe. All right. We can go to bed now. Okay, so the next thing we do need to do actually now is we do need to go and get leads. Or at least, yeah, we need to figure out how to get leads because, we do need to get cows and sheep and pigs and that kind of thing. So let's head down to the mine that I started and see if we can find any of the starworm. Oh, my mine's right here. Ha ha ha. See if we can find any of the starworm. Was that a wandering trader I just heard? Because if it was, we can just kill his llamas for leads. Aha! Oh, and he's got sheep. Perfect. That means 4 leads. Goodbye. Perfect. That makes my life so much easier. Come here, you. Thank you. All right. We will take you and you. Well, that was easy. The stairway to death. It's not quite that dramatic. All right, we're going to grab these 2 cows too and hope that there's a male and female so I don't have to go out looking anymore. Okay. We'll unleash you 2 for right now. And then let's put the cows in here. Come on, cows. Come on, cow. Come on. In we come. Good job. Okay, and I'll check their genders in a second. I want to get the sheep in first. Or goats, whatever you want to call it. Alright, and this is your guys' pen. What if they're both male? Well, then frick me, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that. Alright, there we go. Perfect. That solves that whole conundrum. We have leads. Alright, now we can check this. Okay, so that one is a male. I think this one's a female because the females are usually smaller than the males. Yes, male and female. Perfect. Oh man, that makes my life 10 times easier. All right, let's see. Are these 2 male and female? Because if they are, that would be fantastic. Okay, that is a female. And these are both females. Okay, well that's fine. We'll find a male eventually. We'll find a male. So we'll find a. They are gay. I guess. All right. Well, we have cows and we have sheep, so that's good. That's a good start. Perfect. All right. All right. We'll put that away. Put that away. Okay. So we just need a male goat or sheep, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know anymore. I keep picking up those seeds and I don't mean to. It's annoying me. We'll find their dream man. Exactly. Exactly. Speaking of that, we should probably start breeding the cows, huh? That'd probably be a good thing to do. If I can figure out which freaking chest my freaking wheat's in, because apparently I can't. All right, come here. There, make babies. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Yay, advancement. The parrots and the bats. / the birds and the bees. All right. Perfect. All right. We've got a good start. So we just need pigs now. And then we also need to make a chicken coop at some point. But we need to make a chicken coop first. So we should probably kind of start on that, shouldn't we? All right. We're going to go ahead and grab a stack of that. And we're going to put that in the furnace. So then we can make stone. We can make stone bricks. So we can make a chicken coop. In the meantime, sorry, I keep going back and forth because I get sidetracked. Everything's disorganized. There we go. We're going to go ahead and do some terraforming because we're going to need space for the chicken coop. Do 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 do. How dare you litter the seeds? It's fine. It's recyclable. I don't even know what I just said. I don't know. For shame. Oh, y'all are funny. All right. I don't know why Pop Goes the Weasel stuck in my head right now, but oh well. Okay, I'm just taking out a block of dirt. I'm not like counting or anything. I'll count it out later. I'm just not in the mood to try and figure it out at the moment. Do. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so it's just going to be lots and lots and lots of fencing now, huh? Yay, I'm so ecstatic. All right. Let's get rid of some of this because we don't need it. You guys can yell at me later. Oh, yes, I also got a shield because I had to fight off so many stinking pillagers, and it was driving me crazy. Is it the Great Wall of China? Yeah, kind of close, huh? All right. Okay. So yeah, we just need the bricks, and then we need wood, obviously. So. Badoo. All right. So we're gonna need. Keep going to the wrong freaking chest. Eventually, we'll get all this organized. But today is not that day. All right. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Oak, dark oak. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ugh. Okay. Lots and lots and lots and lots of planks. Thank you very much. Okay, do I have enough? Not quite. Okay. All right, well, we're just going to wait for some of this stone to smelt itself. Got the loading thing again. Oh, sorry. My boyfriend's heading home from work and he texted me. Hee. Okay, well, here, since we're going to be sitting, I'll just kind of let it catch up for a second. Don't you love when this happens? I don't usually have that issue. Because I have really good internet at my house. So I don't have to worry about that as much. So, haha. Alright. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, good for you. Yep, I know. I'm so special. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Let us go ahead. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cheat because I don't want to be sitting here and terraforming for the next 30 years. All right, hang on. All right. So we're gonna go from here to here. Thank you very much. Okay. Can you guys tell I've been playing Minecraft for quite a while? Even before YouTube. There we go. Alright. That should give us a good amount of room, I think. She's cheating. Okay, I know, alright? I try not to cheat as much as possible, okay? Like all the terraforming I did last night, I didn't use commands for it, I promise. But because I'm on video and I'm trying to save time, I did use it today. Suck it up and deal with it. Suck it up and deal with it. Hey, you guys let me teleport yesterday. There's no difference between that and this, alright? I don't want to freaking hear it. Alright, there we go. Oh my goodness, y'all are funny. We did no such thing. Yes, you dang well did. I don't want to hear it. Lies, I tell you. Lies. Lies. Pure lies. Jeez. Y'all questioning my honesty? My integrity? Wow. Damn. It's a pretty serious accusation, y'all. Oh man, y'all keep me on my toes, you know that? We will never. Oh good, you better not. Y'all are fun. Y'all are fun. Oh my goodness. That's our job. It's true. That is true. Alright. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Since you guys like to suffer, apparently. Alright. Oh dear, I hear a zombie somewhere beneath me. You mean in your turn? I guess. Since you're my elder and all. Exactly! Now you're catching on! Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh. You guys are growing up. Oh my gosh. She'll call the cards and do it for you. Oh, y'all are funny. Oh, y'all are hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, man. Y'all are funny. Alright. I think we've got enough now for the chicken coop, hopefully. We've got enough room for it now, hopefully. Oops. I hate it when I do that. Okay, okay, so what I need to do is we need to get fencing here. And then we'll go from there. I've been playing Minecraft for like 30 years. Discovered survival. Oh, that's just sad. That's just depressing at that point. No offense, but that's just kind of depressing at that point. Alright. Oh, what now? Oh, okay. Sorry, my watch went off. It is telling me my bedtime's at 11 o'clock, even though it is most certainly not. Alright, there we go. Got rid of some of that junk. Gee, thanks. You're so welcome. Happy to serve. Happy to help. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna need some dirt to kind of help myself map this out. We do what we want. Oh, y'all are something else. All right, it's right there. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry, I'm not gonna be checking the chat for a second. I've gotta focus here. Okay, so we've got that. So we go 1, 2, like so, and then we can go 1. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so I think we are gonna have to go back a couple more, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that lines up. Yes, indeed it does. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we grab that and we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back a couple more. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not by a lot, thankfully, but a little bit. Okay, what was it? Sorry, I'm not checking chat. I'm locked in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I was pretty close. I wasn't too far off. I was only like 2 off, so that was pretty good, I must say. That was pretty dang close there. So that's pretty good. She's focused, guys. Oh no. Yeah, don't get in the way of when I'm in my hyper focus mode. You definitely don't want to get in the way of that. Welcome to wonderful ADHD. Not. All right, there we go. That takes care of that. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, and then I'm just gonna go boom, 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 and then yeah, we can make it. Well, no, I want it to be just well. No, we'll make it 3 wide. I'll make it 3 wide. That'll be fine. Okay, so you need to get rid of that. And then I need to put that there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. There's a lot to me. That is not what I meant to put there. Holy crap. All right. Okay. Okay, there we go. So the walls are up. We just need a roof. So we shall make a roof. The birds. Oh no. Why are you playing dirty? Oh man, y'all are entertaining. Okay, roof. Okay, we're gonna need bricks for that. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we just need to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. 9, 10. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Okay, so oh my gosh, I have way too much stuff in my inventory. I've got to get rid of this, or I'm gonna lose my marbles. Okay. I have borderline OCD, just so you guys know. So, excuse me. Whoa. So if I have too much stuff, I get slightly overwhelmed. That's where I put all that. I put it in the wrong spot. I'm just stupid. It's fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right. That's better. All right. Whoa, that tree grew up fast, didn't it? All right. Okay. What was I gonna do? Stairs. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, we're just gonna go with 12 for right now, and then we'll figure out more later. Okay, now I have to go back and get that dark oak wood because I'm kind of dumb. And then we can make more stairs. You have marbles. I do. Occasionally. Believe it or not. As crazy as that might seem. Okay, we'll start with that. Didn't know you had any left. That's fair. That's fair. Want to hear something funny? Go for it. Go for it. Okay, let's see if I can finish this roof without falling off any more than 10 times. Shall we? I doubt it, but we're going to try. Should probably go to bed, huh? So I don't have to deal with mobs. Yeah. That would be the smart thing to do. Oops. Okay, there we go. First layer done. Off to bed we go. Off to bedsy we go. Okay. This morning my brother was eating back install his bagel. That's funny. I love bagels, by the way. I usually have a bagel for breakfast every morning with cream cheese. It's good stuff. I like bagels. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. All right. All right, more stairs. Oops. Okay. My cat ran around the house. My brother with a bagel in his mouth. That is pretty entertaining. Cats are they're very interesting creatures sometimes. You never know what they're up to. You never know what they're gonna do. They're kind of unpredictable that way. Right. Nope, nope, nope. Not gonna fall off the roof. Not that this is much of a roof at the moment, but it'll get there eventually. Well, there's number one. There's time number one. 9 more times to go. Okay, that doesn't count. Ah! Have a good day to you too. Okay. Wow, I literally got the correct amount of stairs in one go. That was pretty dang impressive. All right, there we go. We have a chicken coop. That's finished. For the most part, it just needs a gate. And chickens, obviously. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Project's done. Creeper blew up the house. Yeah, I originally, I finally put a mod on this thing that makes it so creepers, don't destroy the area because I was so sick of that happening. And, I feel like I've suffered enough on creepers' behalf, so I think I was justified in just saying forget it when it came to that, so. Okay, chicken coop, done. Okay, we do need a gate, so let's go ahead and get that done, shall we? Alright, that, and that. Gate. Alright, perfect. Excuse me. My house has been finished so many times. Yeah, they... Honestly, I think, creepers, pillagers, and baby zombies, I think they are the most annoying mobs in the game. I think that they are the most annoying mobs in this game. You play on peaceful. Oh, lucky you. You don't hate yourself. Good to know. It's not quite that dramatic, but it's pretty dang close. Yeah. All right. Okay, we got that. Oh, my back just popped. Oh, that felt really good. Woo. All right. Okay, we need to go find a male goat. So we're going to do that next. And then we're going to try and find some pigs and some chickens. Okay, come here, goat. Are you a male? No, you're a frickin' female. Gosh frickin' darn it. Goodbye. Thank you for your life contribution. Alright. We also need some pigs. So we can find some pigs. That would also be awesome. Oh, here's another one. Okay, let's see. Are you a male? No, you're not. Why? Why? No, why? This is just getting ridiculous now. Aw, you're cute. I probably will end up taking you home whether you're a male or not. It is a male. Perfect. Oh, frickin' Luya. You're coming home with me. Come along, sir. Come along, sir. You've got two beautiful, beautiful girls waiting for you. My dear sir. I know. I love the white ones. They're so cute. I love the white ones. I think they're so stinking cute. All right, come on, sir. There you go. There are your ladies who are all much bigger than you, but it's okay. All right, pigs. We need pigs. Pigs. And chickens. We need chickens too. I would also take some more cows too, if we can find some. Just animals. Period. Livestock. That's what it's called. Aha! I think we have found some pigs. Okay, you're actually a really pretty pig too. That's kind of shocking. Okay, you, and then there was another one. I could have sworn there was like a pink one up here. Oh yeah, there's like a lot of pigs up here, huh? Okay, you, and then I think I lost a lead somewhere. I don't know. Ow. Oh, sorry, my timer's going off. Okay. We've been at this for an hour, y'all. Yay! Okay, there was a fourth pig. Where did it go? Okay, we'll figure that out later. Let's get these three back, and then we'll come back for the other one. Unless there are four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, there are 4. Never mind. What mod pack are you using? Oh, geez. I don't remember which one it is. Oh, no, I did get all 4. Never mind. We're good. Everything's fine. I'm just blind. Don't mind me. It's not very often I get like 4 pigs in a group. Usually I'll get like 1 or 2, and they're usually like the same gender, and it takes me forever to like get enough of like, or at least 2 of like one of opposite gender. But I think we've got one of I think we've got enough this time. I'm riding a pig. Okay, let's unleash everybody. Okay, there we go. All right. What are you? You're huge. Okay, you're a female. Okay, that one this one should be a male. Yep, okay. As long as we have 1 male and 1 female, I'm happy, and I don't give a crap what the others are. As long as we have a male and a female, we're good. What's new? Yeah, that's fair. All right. We've got pigs. So the next thing we need is chickens. What I'm thinking for the chickens is actually going to the village for that, because I think it'll just be easier. Aw, you're kind of cute too. I'm not gonna lie. So I think we're just gonna run over to the village because they always have like little animal points. Are you sick? No, I'm not. I'm not sick. Some KFC. That's terrible. Y'all are funny. Y'all make me laugh. You know that? Do they even have any animal pens in this village? Doesn't look like it. Well, I'm gonna steal their waypoint. At least. Thank you. Oh my gosh, all the villagers are stuck in one spot. That's hilarious. Well, I try. Okay, I don't think this village... I don't know. Whatever. All right, we'll get chickens. Steal a kitty. I don't think this village has a cat, and I don't have fish either, so that wouldn't work, sadly. Otherwise, I totally would. But we need to head home because I need to cook food because I need food. How's your guys' day been going? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, this ravine, I swear. I'm gonna have to like cover it up because this is really annoying. Slowly but surely. Following the leader, the leader, the leader. We're following the leader wherever he may go. Oh, brother. All right, there we go. We's made it. All right. We can put this waypoint with the other ones. And then we have 3 mutton. Ah! I did it again. Okay, wheat. We need wheat so we can breed our goats. Follow then this. It's not even the grass. It's the lavender everywhere. That's the main problem. Okay. All right, come here, goats. Here. There you go. Have babies. Have babies. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's time to eat soft ice cream. All right, so that cow still she should still be pregos. So we're still waiting for her to have a baby. That's okay. That's good. Let's grab some my meat here. Of course, I ate all of it in one go. Figures. All right. I think we can do a crop harvest now, though. At least most of the crops are done, I think, so we can do that now, at least. Whew. I need to fix that. Because it's going to drive me nuts otherwise. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and plant our alfalfa. That's the right. Yeah, this is the right plot. Okay, just double checking. All right. There we go. All right. We're starting to get some good stuff going here. Yellow Brick Road. Yeah, there probably was. I don't remember. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember who did it, but yeah, I know I know what you're talking about. Okay, I didn't miss one. I thought I missed one. Whoops. I know what you're talking about though. I did miss one here though. Okay, there we go. And then we have some oats as well. How old is that movie? It's quite old. Oh man, I don't remember exactly when it came out, but it's definitely an older one. I know that for sure. That much I know. It's definitely an older one. Okay, there we go. Okay, we still have some wheat that's still growing, so I'm just gonna let it sit there. I'm not gonna do anything with it right now. Older than Harry Potter? Oh yeah, by a long shot. Yeah, it's way older than Harry Potter. Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely a lot older than Harry Potter is. Yeah, by a landslide. Here, I'll just look it up for you real quick. Original Wizard of Oz come out. Wizard of Oz movie. There we go. Sorry. August 25th, 1939. So, a very long time ago, before any of us were born. So, yes, a very, very long time ago. Haven't read about. You gotta get on top of that. You gotta get on top of that. It's definitely worth reading and watching. Yeah, it's old. Well, no, and for context on that, by the way, so it came out in 1939. That came out 4 years after my grandma on my dad's side was born. She was born in 1934. That's how much of an age gap there is there. So yeah, and it came out quite a while ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's an older one. All right, we're making these fences on the chicken coop too tall because if I don't, the foxes will jump in here and eat the chickens. Trust me, I've had to learn that one the hard way, and that's not something I want to do again. And plus, I think it looks better with the too high fences personally. But yes, we're making these too high so the foxes can't get in and eat the chickens. Because they will otherwise, because they're punks. My grandma still has yeah. I'll probably sleep on it. That's okay. Okay, what was I looking for? I was looking for this. So I can make some more fences. But yeah, the original Wizard of Oz came out a very long time ago. Been out a lot longer than any of us have been alive. So it was a really good movie though. It still is. Like, even though it is that old, like, it still is just a wonderful old classic to have around. And it's still a movie I love to watch. So it hasn't really faded with time, I feel like. Which I know a lot of movies, especially the older ones, they usually do fade with time, but I feel like that one's just a very old classic that hasn't really faded with time. All right. Perfect. All right, we're getting some good stuff done here. Got our chicken coop up and going. Just need chickens. Okay, so I think The Great Gatsby. I've actually never watched it. I've heard about it, but I have never watched it, funnily enough. So you'll have to tell me on that one. Sorry, I was texting my boyfriend back. All right. I've only seen it in English class. Well, you've done better than me because I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know. Okay, guys, I want to get started at least a little bit on the stables. We won't be able to do a whole ton today, but I do want to at least kind of get somewhat of a layout going. So we're gonna start that today. So I'm gonna get that wood kind of going. I'm gonna kind of use dirt to help plot it out because, yeah. All right, and I'm gonna cut down this tree. Well, most of it until my axe breaks, evidently, because why not? Okay, and I'm actually gonna plant another tree too, because yeah, might as well. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so what I'm thinking, is I know this is kind of hard to imagine, but like the entrance is going to be right here, and then there's going to be 4 stalls on this side, 4 stalls on this side, and then our feed and tack room is going to be dead center, and then like there's going to be a nice little entranceway right here. That's huge. That's what he's. Anyway, so that's what I'm kind of thinking. So what I'm gonna do here, is I'm just gonna kind of start kind of a back line. So let me see if I can kind of get this kind of centered, at least somewhat. Kind of. Like, it doesn't need to be dead center, but I would like it to be at least somewhat center. Luckily, actually, this tree is pretty dead center, which is actually kind of hilarious. Okay, and I want it to be. Okay, we're gonna start it right here. So this is center. Okay, so this is center right here. So I'm just gonna take a line of dirt, and we're just gonna take it right back center, all the way down. That's it. You'll see it come together as like we kind of get the dirt up. Like you'll see what I'm trying to do here. You'll see it. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, so this is the back line here for the most part. I do want this to go back. Let's see, where's the coastline? Right here. Okay, so I do want this to go back. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want a 2 line at the back. So then it'll go 1, 2. There we go. So it'll end here. So there you go. So that's center line right here. Okay, so then this will be all this will need to be taken up that one level, so we'll have to do a lot of some dirt filling here, but we'll get it. Okay, so that's back line right here. Okay. So this will be the back wall. This will be the back wall of the stables. So, all right. Yeah, we're just gonna have to fill some of this in with dirt, huh? We don't really have a choice. All right, we'll do that. Let's get that going. Just don't have much of a choice now. Okay, all right, we're gonna empty out my inventory except for dirt, basically, because we're gonna need a good amount of dirt here. And of course, I have apples. Never mind. I was like, I don't even have food. I have apples. We're good. Everything's good. We're good. Everything's hunky-dory. Okay, let's go to bed so we don't have to deal with monsters. 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. Okay, all right, let's grab the rest of the dirt here because we do have a good amount and we're going to need most of it, probably. All right, we're going to start with this amount and we'll see. Sorry, I had to take my one ear out of my headset because my ear itches. Okay, there we go. Ugh. I also need an axe. I'm going to cry. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's good. It's chill. All right. I need an axe. Except I took the cobblestone and the sticks out of my freaking inventory. How's Mango? She's good. She is good. She was a very happy camper last night. She slept in my rocking chair that I have in my room. Is she with me? No, she's not. She's in the garage right now. She wanted to eat dinner, then come up with me, which is fine. For me, tomorrow I don't have to go to school, which is good. Yeah. Beyond, if I remember correctly. Wednesday. Yeah, actually, I will be, actually. I do plan on actually streaming tomorrow. Normally, I wouldn't because it's usually the day with my boyfriend. But I actually have to be home tomorrow because I have one more part that needs to be fixed on my car. And we're getting that part tomorrow. And then the guy is going to come over tomorrow night to put it on. So I actually will be home tomorrow night. So I actually do plan on streaming tomorrow. So you will see me tomorrow, actually. Fun fact. Unless I decide to work tomorrow night, which I don't know. I might. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to keep you guys updated if I do stream tomorrow night. Food over here. Rude. Whoops. So I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling though. Whoops. But yeah, I don't know. It'll depend. It'll just depend on like how fast and when the guy comes over to get it done. Because like if he does it like earlier in the evening, like 5 or 6, then like I'll probably work, like around my area until like 9:30, and then I'll come home and stream. But if he's doing it around like 9 or 10, then I probably won't go out and work tomorrow, and I'll just stream, and then I'll go out and work on Thursday because I am gonna work Thursday, and I probably won't stream on Thursday either. So I will most likely be streaming on Friday though, and Saturday, most likely. So you guys do have that to look forward to from me at least. So okay, so we got it going that direction. So I need to fill in this direction a little more here. So let's go ahead and kind of get some of this filled in. Oops. I did it again. Yeah, see, this is what I was doing for like 4 hours. Well, no, it was a little bit more than 4 hours. For about 4 to 5 hours last night. This is what I was doing, just digging up dirt and then placing it back down in other spots. So I did quite a bit of work last night. I'm 2 hours ahead, right? Yeah. It technically is the next day. Yeah, yep. Yep. Yep, you got it. You got it. All right. All right, there we go. Oops. Okay. All right, we've got another stack and kind of a half. So we've got enough dirt to fill this in pretty good, I think, which is fantastic. He gave me a pet, gave me a slap, and then left. Oh, that's funny. All right. Whoops. Jeez. Oops. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm just going to finish off this stack of dirt here. I might as well, you know. Perfect. All right, there we go. All right, so we flatten that out. I'm going to need more dirt. I'm doing the dirt for quite a while, about 5 minutes so far. So, a good amount. All right, so we've got the dirt we need here. So that's center line. So, I do need more dirt though, because I need to map out why you have playing dirty. All right, let me get some more dirt here. All right. Whew. Sorry, I had an itch. I had an itch. All right. Okay, so this is going to be the stable wall. Eventually. Okay? Eventually. And it's going to go, obviously, both directions. Okay? Okay. Got that? How long is this going to be anyway? Just curious. I'm going to get off at 12 my time, so we've got about 30 more minutes. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm trying to plan this out. Okay, so we've got that. Only 30. Yeah. We've been almost on here for 2 hours. Yeah, I know it does fly, huh? Okay, so all right, I gotta kind of figure this out here. Hang on, guys. Okay, so this is center line. Oh man, stuff like this hurts my brain. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna get rid of the rest of this so I can kind of see what I'm working with here. Okay, so this is center line. So what we need to do, so that's going to be 1. Let's see, I want it to be 8, so I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this is going to be our entrance hall, okay? It's right here. Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be 1, 2, 3 on each side. Yep. Okay. So here is our little entranceway, okay? Okay, there we go. That's our little entranceway. It's 8 wide, which is what I wanted. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, never mind. It's 7 basically. It's basically 8 wide. Oh, lagging again. Yeah, I don't know why, but the stream lags a lot more when it's raining, which is a nuisance. Okay. No. There's no 6, 7 on this channel. Absolutely not. No, I'd never want to hear that out of your mouth ever again. No, we're not doing that type of brain rot. We're not doing that brain rot crap on this channel. Absolutely not. The only brain rot I will accept is from like 2016 backwards. No, because it's dumb. That's why. And it's not like a funny haha dumb brain rot. It's like cringy. No, absolutely not. There will be no 6, 7 on my channel. I never want to hear that out of your mouth again. Okay. All right, back to that. Okay. So there's our hallway. 7 wide. Okay? I think that's wide enough. Okay, so back wall. We go 1, 2, 3. Hang on, I gotta recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Thing, wall. Okay? Okay, so that's stall number 1. And then same thing here. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thing, wall. Okay? That's the edge of our stable on the one side, that is. Okay? There's our 2 stalls. Okay? And then I want a No. No, 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 no. Don't. I don't wanna hear it. Shoo. Absolutely not. I'm not hearing that on my channel. I refuse. I'm too old for this. Alright. Alright. Finally, the rain went away. Halla frickin' Luya. Okay, okay, I was like, I thought I had a shovel. It's like, I could have sworn I had a shovel somewhere. Alright, now I can get rid of this. Party pooper. No. No, 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 no. No, I'm being smart. I don't want to frickin' hear it. Absolutely frickin' not. Okay. Party pooper my ass. Alright. No, good enough. Alright. There we go. So we have our 2 stalls, okay? This is wool, okay? And it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Do you want to go like 6? I think 6 wide will be. I think will be big enough. I think. Should we go 6 or 8 for this hallway? I'm thinking 6, but I don't know. Maybe I should do 8. Because it'll be 6, and then like that will be the stall, like on the other side. So do you think that that's wide enough, or do you think I should go 8? Yeah, okay, 8, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wall. Okay. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, stall. And then boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, stall, hallway. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here? 7 either, but no, it's just stupid. If you know the thing behind it, it's just like so beyond dumb. It's just not even funny. Okay, so you see what I'm trying to so you see kind of what we're trying to do here? So okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8 wall. Okay. There you go. Just like that. Man, today's brain rot makes no sense to me. I see your vision. Yeah, you see it? You see it? You're starting to kind of see it now? Okay? So there's your main hallway. Our attack and feed room will be right here, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 stalls. So we'll have 8 horses in this world. Okay? We got it? So yeah, our attack and feed room will be a little bit more cramped than the other ones, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll make it work. I think it'll be okay, personally. But yeah. All right, there you go. So there's kind of the dirt layout. So we're just gonna need a heckin' lot of stone, bricks, and a lot of dark wood. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. I do want to get like one stall set up because I do want to put this horse in a stall eventually. Like I'm still not gonna tame it for a while, but I do want to get that horse in a stall. So that's what we're gonna work on today. Okay. So we should have stone bricks there. Sorry, my boyfriend's texting again. He just got home from work. I have an opinion question for you. Shoot. Ask away. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. What am I missing? I don't know what I'm missing there, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. So you have a full stack of 64, and then we have like 28 somewhere over here. Yep, there we go. Okay, that should be good. I wanted to come to hers. A massage? Is that what you're talking about? If you're talking about a massage, yes, yeah. No, massages are great. They can definitely be a little bit awkward your first time. That sounded wrong. They can definitely be a little bit awkward. I mean, depending on where they're working on you, but like they can be a little bit awkward. But Yeah, I personally think they're worth it. They can be very, very, very relaxing. So, yeah, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with them. I um I get massages. So, and that's partially because it's not just be for fun either of why I get massages actually. I fun fact about me is I have a pinched nerve in my back. And so I get massages to help relieve the pain with that usually. Fun fact about me. So, I can't spell. It's okay. We all have times like that, don't worry. You find them weird? I mean, that's understandable. I mean, it's kind of somebody else you don't know touching you. That can definitely be weird. I can see how you'd find that weird. It's definitely weird the first time I did it, but I've learned to just relax and let them do their thing. So, but perfectly understandable if you find them weird. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Is this your new school computer? Yeah, so I use this for gaming and school. I use it for both. I use it for both. No, I don't have a PC. I wish I did, but I just don't have the money for that right now. And I just like I don't want to have like a kind of permanent setup. Like there's times where I like to let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. There's times where I like to be able to like take my laptop in bed with me so I don't have to sit at my desk cuz I do like my desk, but there's just sometimes where I like to just sit in my bed. So multitasking. Yeah. So I don't know. It I don't know. I do plan on getting a PC at some point. In fact, my boyfriend actually offered to build me one. Bless his heart. Um, so I probably will get one day, but not kind of for the foreseeable future. I don't think I'm going to be getting a PC, but I will get one eventually, probably when I'm married or um when I decide to take on the task of getting my master's degree, which yes, I do plan on doing that eventually. Twinsies. Yeah. But yeah, crazily, I don't know. I'm probably crazy, but I do plan on getting my master's degree at some point. So it'll it'll be a while. Like I definitely want to get like settled like in my life a little bit more, and and that kind of thing. But I do plan on getting a master's degree at some point in time. So I would like to get a master's, but I've got time. All right. Okay. There we go. To get your license in trouble. I got too many speeding tickets. That's what that was. Um, yeah. Yeah. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, trust me. I've heard, okay? I know, trust me. I I've heard. I know. Trust me. No, basically what happened is in my state they have a point system. And so like if you get like so many tickets, because so many tickets depending on like how much over the speed limit you were going, you'll get a certain amount of points, or like if you get like cited for an accident, you get a certain amount of points on your record. And so I believe like when you're under 21, the point maximum was like 80 points. Um and then like once you turn 21, it's like 120, I believe. And so obviously I'm under 21 still, so my max point is 80. So I got 2 speeding tickets, and I was able to get some of the points off of that. And so that was fine, but then I got in an accident almost a year ago. And in my state, if you rear end somebody, it's automatically your fault. Which I mean, I like I said, like it is technically my fault because I hit them, but also they were turning onto like a main like highway, and they like merged onto that highway and then they stopped in the middle of the road. And so then that's when I hit them. So yes, it was my fault, but it was also kind of stupid in my opinion, but I did hit them, so it was my fault. So I got a lot of points on my record for that. And so I was already on thin ice because that accident alone already gave me, oh man, what was it? I think it was like 80, I think it was like 65 points. And I had still had a speeding ticket from a year before. And so I was already over the point max, but the driver's people told me, they're like, "Okay, if you can like not get a ticket for 1 year, then you'll be okay." Yeah, it was a lot. It sucked. I was not happy. Um, "You'll be okay." And it was man, I was so upset about it too because when I got pulled over for the speeding ticket I got most recently, I had just about made it to a year. I was like a month and a half off. And so I was very upset. Um so yeah, so I just got too many points on my license, and so they suspended it for 30 days. So I mean like could have been worse, but yeah, it definitely was not ideal. But it's okay. And the other thing too about that speeding ticket was I wasn't even really speeding that much. Like I was going like 7 over, I think. Let's see. No, I was going a little more than that. I was going like 10 over, I think. It's just the problem was, gosh darn it. Oh yeah, I was pissed. Um, the problem was is that on that road, which was crazy by the way, because I drive that road to get to work, and I also drive that same road to get to my boyfriend's house. So I drive that road like 3 to 4, 5, 6 times a week. So I know that road very well, and there's usually never policemen on that road. But there were 6 policemen in one spot on that road. And so they were pulling everybody over, and I mean it, like everybody over. So, yeah, the cop, he got me, and then there were like 4 other people pulled over. And it was funny too because after he pulled me over, he literally turned around and went and nabbed somebody else right after he had given me my ticket. So they were literally just pulling people over like nonstop. Um, so I don't think unless I had been going like under the speed limit, there would have really been any way for me to get out of that ticket. So I probably would have gotten it anyway, no matter what. But it was definitely very unfortunate. And it was just very unfortunate timing. So it was definitely not ideal, but it's okay. Going like 50 over. Well, yeah, in the US, they're a little bit more picky about it. Usually in the US, if like you're going like 5 over, you're fine. I mean, I don't know. Again, it kind of depends on where you live, but usually if you're going like 5 over, you're fine. But I would, like I said, I was going like 10, 12 over. And the other funny thing too, so I was going like 60 on a 50-mile-an-hour road. So I was only going like 10 over, like I said, which, yeah, I was speeding. Okay, I was going 10 over. But also, like I said, there's usually never cops on that road, and everybody speeds on that road. Like, I mean it. Like, literally everybody speeds. And the funny thing too about that, and I'm not trying to like make excuses, but like the funny thing too was when the cop pulled me over, he was like, "Yeah, did you know you were going like 68 in a 50?" And I was like, I was not going 68. I was going 60 and I had it on cruise control. So I know what speed I was going. I didn't argue with him because he's a cop, I didn't want to get arrested, you know. And he was really nice about it, and he only cited me for going 5 over, so he was really good about it, but he was like, "Yeah, you were going, like, 6 you're going, like 18 over, not, like, 10," and I was like, "No, I wasn't." I had it on cruise control, like, I was not going 18 over, but I think what happened is that he had radared the car in front of me, because the car in front of me was going way faster than I was, and so I think he just, like, clocked the car in front of me, but he thought it was me, and so he pulled me over instead of the car in front of me, but oh well. It just wasn't worth fighting it, in my opinion, so I just didn't I didn't fight it. It just wasn't worth it, so it was definitely unfortunate, though. And I definitely was kind of upset because, like I said, like, I was so close to that year mark, and, like, if I had gotten that ticket, like, literally 2 months later, like, I would have been fine, and I would not have had a single issue, but it just wasn't very good timing, but that's okay. So, anyway, but yes, that's why my license got suspended, so I have to be very, very, very careful when I drive from here on out, and it's really funny too because, like, I drive a ton. Like, obviously, like, I drive a ton because obviously that's my job. The funny thing is, though, is every time I've gotten pulled over, I've gotten pulled over when I'm not working. It's when I'm just, like, driving casually, or, like, I was driving to my boyfriend's house on that last ticket. Like, it's never when I'm working. I've never gotten pulled over while I've been working. So that's also kind of the funny thing about that too. Is, like, I've never been pulled over while working, and I drive most of the time when I'm working. It's just the times I'm not working that, for some reason, I get targeted. The cops target me for some reason. So, it really sucks. Yeah, it definitely did, and it was just, like, it was unfortunate timing in one way, but it was also, like, really good timing in the other way because, like, right before my suspension started was when my bumper fell off. And so, like, I wasn't gonna be able to drive my car for that month anyway because, my bumper was off. So, it ended up working out in that way because I wasn't gonna be able to really drive and work anyway. So, it ended up being, like, good timing. Like, it was obviously still unfortunate, but um it ended up being, like, good timing that way, so I'm just glad it's over, cause let me tell you, I was really like, the last, like, week, like, I was really starting to go stir crazy, cause 'cause I'm a person that, like, I cannot be stuck inside for more than a couple days, otherwise I will just, like, I will get, like, just oh, I'm a person that needs to be up and going and doing things, so the last, like, kinda week and a half, like, I was really starting to struggle because I was like, "I need to get outside, I wanna work, I wanna do things," and legally, I could not, so it was rough. It was rough, but I'm glad it's over. Today at work was great. It was really, really busy for a Tuesday because usually my work is not busy on Tuesdays, but it was really, really busy, which was fantastic for me. And I had an amazing time being able to drive and get out. I will say though, it actually kind of felt weird to drive again. And I kept like looking at the back of my car every 10 seconds because I'm officially traumatized and I'm scared my new bumper is going to come off. So, when you were talking to the cop, what were you thinking in your head? Um, so funny story. So the cop pulled me over and I was obviously going, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me." I was like, "You I was not happy. I was like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me." Like I was so close to like being able to just like, be out of the clear. And so I was like trying to do the math on like how many points I had on my record and whether or not if he did give me a ticket, if like I wouldn't get my license suspended. So that's what I was doing. And then he pulled me over. The funny thing too is I think I kind of scared the cop a little bit because like when a cop pulls you over in the US, you're supposed to show him like your driver, like your car insurance and then your car's registration. So like, we're like, like to make sure that it's like registered and it's not stolen and that kind of thing. So, and a lot of people they usually have to ask for it and then obviously they want your driver's license as well so they can like look up your number and that kind of thing to make sure you're not a criminal or something. So, the funny thing about that though was like most cops have to like ask for it and they're like license, registration, insurance. I had it ready to go. Like he walked up and I already had my hand out the window with it. And so I think I kind of scared him a little bit because most cops don't have that happen to them. Like if you ask any cop in the US, like the amount of times that they have somebody just like they walk up to somebody they pulled over and have like their your license, your driver's license and your registration, all that just out ready to go. I I'm about 98% sure they hardly ever have that happen. So I think I kind of scared him a little bit because or at least I surprised him because he walked up and kind of like jumped back a little bit because he just was not expecting that. So that was kind of hilarious. Look at the baby goats. Oh my gosh, they're so cute when they're little. So that was kind of funny. But then yeah, he took my license and like my registration and everything to make sure everything was good. And I remember just sitting there going, please just give me a warning. 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 That's what I was just saying in my head over and over and over again. I was like, please just give me a warning. So that was mainly well, yeah. And like, I wanted to be nice to the cop too. It's like a lot of people forget that like law enforcement officers are human still. And so like I still want to be nice to him. And like it ended up working out cuz like I said like cited me for going 10 over, but he only cited me for for only going 5 over. So he was really really nice about it. And so, I wanted to be nice to him because he was being nice to me. So, I didn't give him any issues. And I just was like, here you go, I didn't give him the whole big fuss. So but yeah, I do think I kind of scared him a little bit because he you could tell he was shocked. I don't think a lot of cops have that happen to him, but yeah, I was just sitting in the car while he was running my plate and everything, just going, "Please give me a warning! Please give me a warning! Please give me a warning!" But obviously he didn't, which kind of sucked. But it's all right. It's done. It's over. I have my license back. My car's fixed. Like it's all good. That man got surprised. He did. You could see it on his face, and I think that's why he let me off so easy. It was just because I was just so good about it. So I think that's why he let me off as good as he did. So lesson: be good to law enforcement. That'll usually help you get off if you ever get pulled over. Whatever. Just be nice to law enforcement and cooperate. It's not worth to be mean to them and possibly get arrested. It's not worth that. So just be good to them. That's my advice. So, yeah, I wasn't thrilled about getting pulled over, but it's all right. It's over. It's done. It worked out. It's all right. I just need to be careful and make sure I don't get another ticket anytime soon. Pulled over this week as soon as he left the driveway and just oops. Oops. That's kind of really really unfortunate timing because cops don't usually walk around in neighborhoods. I mean, they will every once in a while, but that is quite unfortunate. Okay, well, got our horse in there now, and we have 10 more minutes. So, ow. So we have some kelp. So we need to get some water troughs up in there. Oh geez, what are the? Oh, man, isn't it like? I think I've been trying to like memorize the recipes for these things. I think it's like that. It is. I remembered. Look at that. I'm smart. Sometimes. Okay. from behind just passing. Oh, yeah, that is rotten luck. Yeah, that's rotten. Oh man, that's terrible. Yeah, that's just rotten luck. That's just terrible timing. Oh crap. That's pretty terrible timing. Whoops. Well, hopefully he learned his lesson. I don't know. All right. So actually on these stalls, I'm not gonna put runs on them, just so you guys know. I usually do like little runs on the back of their stalls. I'm not gonna do that in this save. I think just having a pasture for them is good enough. So I'm just not gonna give them a run on this save, I don't think. That is in the wrong spot. Plus today he did wheelies. I don't understand why people like doing that. It's not that impressive, at least not in my opinion anyway. So I don't understand why people do that. Luckily there are no cops this time. Man, he's Daredevil. I'll tell you that. I would never do that if I had already gotten pulled over. I wouldn't be doing that. Although I guess I can't really say anything. I mean, I've been pulled over like 3 times for speeding, so I can't really say much. But okay, to be fair, I've been pulled over more than that for speeding, but the other cops gave. And well, okay, the 4th time I've been pulled over for speeding, that one, he didn't give me a ticket, and that was actually because I didn't know the speed limit. On that one, that one, was because I legitimately didn't know the speed limit. It was 45, and I was going 45. Like I was already slowing down anyway because it did go down to like 35, but apparently they had changed it to 35 earlier, and I didn't know that. And so the cop pulled me over and he was like, "You know how fast you were going?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was going like 45." Like, "Okay, do you know what the speed limit is?" And I was like, "It's 45." He's like, "No, they actually changed the speed limit last week to be 35 earlier." And I was like, "Oh, I did not know that. Good to know." So anyway, he was really really good about it. So I didn't have to worry, but yeah, so he did that when he turned 14. Jeez. It's a little bit young to be getting a speeding ticket. I got my first one when I was like 17. No, 18. So I mean, like, I'd had my license for quite a while when that happened. Was I 18 or 19? I was 18 turning 19. I think that's when I got my first speeding ticket. So anyway, fun stuff. Okay, so there we go. We have a stall in. We do need to get some more kelp. I just fried it all and forgot to. Yeah, but we've got lots and lots of kelp out here. We've got a nice big old kelp field out here, so that's good. I think that fox just killed a fish, and I think this fox is stuck. So I'm just going to put this poor fox out of its misery. Thank you. And it gave us some fish too, so that's nice. All right, let's just get some kelp. I'm just gonna get some kelp right now just to make our lives a little bit easier for later. So anyway, probably more than you ever wanted to hear or know, but that was my story of my driving record. So I'm usually a pretty decently good driver though. Like I do like to go fast, but yeah, it's just it's unfortunate. And again, on that last ticket, like I said, like there had never been cops there. So like the fact that there was like that many cops there was just so random for everybody. I think that drives that road consistently. I think they were all like, "What the heck? Why are there so many cops?" So that one was just really rotten timing when it came to that. So cuz it's funny because I haven't seen cops there since. Like I didn't see any today, for instance. So it's just rotten timing on all the accounts. So I don't know. It was just kind of annoying, but oh well. It's all good now. I have my license back and I can work, so I'm very happy about that. All right, we've got more kelp. Because we are going to need lots of it. Let me tell you. All right, well, I think we've made some pretty good progress today. I think we'll work more on like the stables and probably start the house next stream, which will be tomorrow. So that's probably what we'll start working on then. I will also be getting some more cobblestone so we can do more about that. So we can have some more stone because obviously we're gonna need it for the stables and the house and just like everything in this vicinity here. So that's what we're gonna be doing. That's kind of what we're gonna be up to. We do have 5 minutes left, so we can go ahead and just do some fun little stuff here. But yeah, so I think we made some decently good progress today. We have 2 stalls kind of up and going. Again, I'm not going to tame the horse that's in the stables for a little bit until we kind of get things a little bit more stable that way. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We will get there. Probably tonight and tomorrow because again, like I'm going to be here most of the day tomorrow. I'll probably work on I'll probably work more on getting oh my word, my brain just stopped. I'll try to work on getting some more bricks and that kind of thing so we can do that. So that's what I will work on tomorrow a little bit so we can just get straight to it tomorrow. And then I do want to make one more hay net since I can. There we go for that other stall. So now you can get the cat. I don't think I have enough fish for a cat yet. I want to have at least like 5 or 6 before I get a cat. So I'm going to wait a little longer on that. But yes, we do have some fish now. Yeah. Okay, the one last thing I want to do before we get off the stream is I do have a bucket of water. Yeah, we actually have 2, so I'm actually just going to grab both. But we do have 2 blocks of water. Sorry, not buckets of water. 2 blocks of water. And then I also want to make 2 spigots. So then we can have a water trough for the horse that we have. Okay, if I remember correctly, it's like that, and then like that. I don't remember. Hang on, I'm gonna have to look up the recipe. Yeah, I know it's close to that. 1, 2, 1. Okay. See, I was close. So it's 1, 2, and then 1. There you go, like that. There we go. And now we have 2 spigots. So we can put those in the stalls. Those are some weird looking buckets. I'm trying. It's been a day, okay? I'm tired. Give me a break. I'm working on it, okay? Chill. All right, so we can give this horse some water so he can drink some water. And then we'll put mats in once we tame him so he can have a little bit of grass to eat here. But now he can have some water. There you go. I don't know if you're a male or female, but we'll find that out at some point. And then we'll do the same thing here. So we can just have 2 stalls up and ready to go. I'm tired too. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, so you're extra tired. To be fair, though, you weren't working for, 5 hours, 6 hours today. How long did I work? Say I worked from, let's see, like 3 to like 8. So yeah, about 5 hours. Yeah. So I worked about 5 hours today. So pretty good, I think. Pretty good. I was in school, so it's close enough, good enough. All right, there we go. All right. I think that does it. So we have our horse here. We'll tame it. Maybe next episode, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But I think we did good today. We're starting to get the barn starting to go up. We're getting a couple things going. The garden's up. We've got all of our animal pens. Can I name it when we see the gender? Yes, you may name it. Yes, you may. So we'll do that, and then so we'll work on the stables more tomorrow. Hopefully, we can get the house started as well to kind of be nice to not be sleeping outside in the the stars are always nice, but it'd be nice to not be sleeping outside. So anyway, all right, I'll do my little outro. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. My Ko-Fi, my GoFundMe link are in the description of this video. In case you guys want to check out my other Minecraft worlds or donate to the channel or just to me personally, either works. So those are there. I will be most likely streaming tomorrow. We'll see on timing. We'll see how it works out. But I will try to stream tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock, U.S. Mountain Standard Time. So I will try to do that tomorrow, and we will go from there. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you guys later. Bye.